What is happening, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Mega Truck Simulator Home Bailey. Oh, it's been a very long time since I've done that. A very long time since I've done that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. So, if what XO Production said they were going to do and everything, y'all saw before this, I've still been moving. I've been rolling. Yes, the uploads may not have been out and whatnot, but as y'all saw, I've been moving. I've been going. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yep, I've been moving. And the funny thing is about that too, it's October now at the time of the recording anyway. It's October now, and I took off all of September pretty much. And I've still been just rolling. And just to prove to y'all I ain't like, let's just get in the cab first, get up in here. There we go. Oh, and before I get going on that rant, that diner, at least today anyway, not the best. Not the best. Y'all saw I walked over there, tried. I got a little hot dog. It was decent, but I'll put it like this. And I got stuff back here. I just didn't want to eat it right now. Always have your own stuff, though. Always have your own stuff, because if not, I'd be limited to just eating what they have. And like I said, it's decent, but not the best. Not the best. But no, like I was saying, I've been rolling. All of the witches Breckenridge stuff is done. Yes, thank clap on that. Yes, it's done. I'll put it like this. I give major props to anybody who went to Breckenridge more than the required times, because y'all just saw in the videos before this, and I think I did a live stream when it first came out. It's great, and the aspect that it's not the everyday thing is you really gotta know what you're doing going around these corners, because I knew a couple of people, actually one of my buddies actually even did it. He had a stretch frame similar to the live stream one I think I did, but his was longer, lease truck model, all that, so he did it with that. And again, I give all y'all props, because not me. I love it. It was a great one. Clap for STS. They did a good job on it. Yes. But as far as going to Breckenridge more than what's needed, I did not. And I know a couple of other drivers who I talked to did the same thing. Same thing. They said, once we get over there, we getting it. We out. Done. That's it. Because don't get me wrong, it was nice, but... And I feel bad for this truck, because, thankfully I always check after I come out and everything, but it puts a workout on your suspension. It puts a workout on your suspension. That is the truth. That is the truth. Yep, had to cut the truck off and figure I'm going to be here. I'm going to take my 10-hour break here, because they don't need this load till tomorrow. So I'm going to just take my 10-hour break here. It's only like... I won't tell you that, so let's go to the paper map here, look real quick. I don't even think it's 100 miles, yeah, 80 miles, so I'll get that done very easy tomorrow morning, then I have something else to get close to the house, and I think the plan is after that, take off for like another week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, depending, but as the title of it says, which I'm sure they probably went with something about the end of 2025, something like that. This is the part which I could have made this just all business day episode, but I figure I'll show y'all, because I don't think I ever show y'all this type of stuff. So I'll show y'all. And I say that, I just realized I don't have my stuff, so let me grab this real quick. Grab my business cell here, because I gotta see where that's at real quick. Hopefully it's on here, because if not, then I gotta do something else, but it should be... Yep, there it is. Woo. For a second I thought I'd have to pull out the laptop, which don't get me wrong, I like my laptop, but it's old, and you know how it is. If y'all don't know, sometimes when you first start computers, PCs, you gotta give them at least 3 to 5 minutes to warm up, get all the codings running, stuff like that. It's not what people think, instant, go to go. Now don't get me wrong, let me stop it with that. Chromebooks you can, but like old school computers, like Windows, stuff like that, you gotta give them some time to get going. So anyway, like I was saying, what's happening now? Well, if you've watched this channel long enough, I guess I'll go here. I'm gonna let y'all see the little witches flying around for a little bit. But if you watch me run long enough and stuff like that, y'all always, well, if you watch, that is, by the end of the year, I start pulling back a lot because just a lot of stuff happens. Between personal stuff like that, and not just that, just in general stuff happens, like holidays, like Thanksgiving, Halloween's, Christmas, all that type of stuff. And me personally, I know my wife's birthday is in this next month, along with our anniversary the following. So pretty much come the last quarter of the year, that's why back in the day, and it's still kind of true today, I'm still going to be switching lease, but I'm going to show y'all how I decide. But back in the day, I'd always switch leases to more local stuff. Because I just knew I wanted to be home. I had to be home. Go back and look at some of my videos. It's in there. I promise you I've talked about this because it doesn't change. It's still true. I mean, I'm thankful for that. I think it's a blessing to be able to do all that, but it's still true. Come the end of the year, I just pull back from what I'm doing now. Because see, right now, yeah, I'll get back out. Yeah, I don't feel like getting out. Right now, I'm with Kimzo. And that's more of an over-the-road thing. As you see, I'm in Arizona now, just right outside of it. I think, where's my boat? Where's my log? Gotta be reaching up in the front, grabbing the seat and all that. I'll put it like this. Just, back in Beach. So yeah, that was that. I screwed up that writing, but back in Beach, like just, when was it? Just, as a matter of fact, just last Thursday, I was in Kansas City. So I'm no longer with story. I'm on the road right now. I'm running. I'm got this truck going, okay? But like I said, now it's gonna be towards the final quarter of the year, October to December. So I'm gonna try and be home more. So it always happens around this time. I start looking for a local lease. Now back in the day, it used to be a go-to with P. Flipson. That was my lease. That was because they do the at least back then. I have to call them up one day to see if they even still around. I haven't been with them in so long. I want to say they got bought by Eddie's or Eddie's. I don't know. That's another rant. But I used to just lease to them. Go cool. Alright, done. Then I think back in 2019, 2020, within that range somewhere, I got the contract and lease with everything with Bellflower, and they do some local stuff. Speaking of which, I'm gonna tell y'all now, their pay is worse than freaking P. Flipson was, but it got me local. So cool. So that's happening. And ever since around 2021-ish or so, I've caught on a lot more companies, at least that I have contracts with, do local. And now, this will be the first time, and it'll probably be like that for years on out. Maybe something will change, I don't know. But now, I'm going to do, because I already looked into this, or at least, did I look into it? I don't remember. But anyway, I know what I'm looking for. So, bottom line is now, since there's so many options for the leases and everything I could do to be local, now I get to actually go to the load board. Where is it? I'll go freight right now because the lease I'm with now doesn't do it. But I'll show y'all how you look, or at least how I look anyway, to let me know which company I'm gonna be leasing to for the end of 2025. Because I already got it mapped out for what I'm gonna be doing to start of 2026. But for the end of 2025 and getting local, and I think I even had that mapped out to go to P. Flipson just to get back with them. But I'm like, X, you got so many other leases that look local. You got to go back to what you know how to do and actually look at the board, which is what I'm doing now, which is what I'm going to show y'all. So what I mean by looking at the board, if you don't know, you look your loads, everything like that. All my drivers know, but this is looking at the board. So for me, when I say I'm going to be local, I live in LA. If anybody don't know, I live in local. So I'm looking at the leases. And the leases I have, and that's why I said I have to bring up my thing too, because I can't jump to a lease I've been to recently. Like the last lease I was with before Kimzo now, no, that's my truck, so leases. So the last lease I was with before Kimzo was, it looks like Wakita Sky Harbor, but I think that fizzled out. because I think I didn't update. I'm not the best at doing the computer updates sometimes. And the worst part is my handwritten log switched out around August with my other one. No, I've been with Kimzo since August. So, in June and July, and I'd have to go back further to look. But I'm 9 out of 10. I'm going to just go with this one. So, the last lease I was with, which was Wakita Sky Harbor, which makes about sense. So, I can't go back to them because that was just a few months ago. Well, October. Y'all can do the math. I'm not doing the math for that right now. But the point is, I can't go back to them. So, I have to look at which leases I haven't been to in a while. I've talked about this before to keep stuff relevant. But also, which one is good for local. So as it stands right now, I meant to write this out. I just forgot. I was just ready to get this recorded, let y'all know what's happening so I can lay my head down for a little bit. But as it stands right now, the options are, I could go with FV Martin doing the logs. AMT, I haven't been with them since April of last year, which I want to say that's wrong. I just maybe forgot to update it. Because I remember running with them shortly, but I don't think that counted. But anyway, AMT, FB Martin, and like some stuff I haven't even put on there, like Spring. So there's a few I need to look into, but to save y'all some time, how do I manage which one I'm going to pick? Well, I'm going to just choose two, because the two I was thinking of off the top was P. Flipson and Bellflower. And I'll even throw AMT in there. Yeah, I'll throw AMT. So P. Flipson, Bellflower, and AMT. Well, let's go to Los Angeles. Start from the jump. So P. Flipson, they just do moving van. They do a lot of loading moving vans and dry van stuff. So then you just looked in here, like this would be under a P. Flipson load. So you got that one, but that really wouldn't be. I mean, don't get me wrong, they do over the road stuff, but that's not what I'm looking for. So let's just see, and this is part of why I'm checking to see the ratio of what kind of loads I would get for them as of right now. Now granted, if I take off 2 weeks, y'all know stuff changed in trucking in a day, but I'm just giving you an idea how I look. So let's see, what was that? So you they have that one. It would be a lot better if I had an MT, but I just forgot to do all that. Y'all understand trucking. It happens so fast, and you gotta be quick thinking sometimes and do stuff like that. And it doesn't help when I've been gone so long. But as it stands right now from LA right now, they don't have the best. Now I want to say, if I could link up to the truck, or at least do the not paperwork, but the online stuff to get leased to them already and have their trailer. I'd have more options with the chip van one, but I can't do that now. I'm on a load, so that's obvious. But let's see. So what did they have? So go back. They had, what was that one? All right, so they had one going to Texas. All right, so something tells me I'd have to check. They do well, but. So if I was to lease with them, I'd call them up, but they'd have a wallboard. So they got a couple options there. Alright, so cool. That was P. Flipson. Oh, I should have went to Gallon. Nope. I think I just went to Gallon. What was it? What's Gallon Oil? Oh, that says not since last year. I guess I could do Gallon. Nah, I'm gonna just stick with the three I already said. P. Flipson, Bellflower, and AMT. So. Alright, so I did P. Flipson. You see they're not the best right now. So go right back to my house. Now go Bellflower. They do a lot of, and again, this would be a lot easier to check more so if I had an empty, but I don't. So I'm just showing you as far as what they would do and their loads and stuff like that. They do a lot of reefer, food bulk, and food related stuff. So let's see what they would do if I was with Bellflower right now. That is. And they do use packaging, but that would be more of a P. Flipson load. Now meat would be more Welks, I think. So I don't think they would be associated with that. Okay, here you go, buttermilk. That's still long. They don't have much either. Well, I mean, it's getting to be the end of the year, people rolling, so, and they're trying to make that money. don't have much either. I want to say this would be with cans going to the reefer load. Well, reefer trailer. It's not cold, but okay. Here's a dead on one of them fruit juice. So they got. So right now it looks like both of them, Pete Flipson and Bellflower. At least that's right now. Like I said, I'm showing you now how I do it. Whereas after I take like that week off everything, then I'm gonna look hard to be changing, because around, I'd say towards the end of it, I'm gonna actually change the lease and everything, get that all set up. So once Monday or Tuesday, whenever I start back up goes, I'm already in the truck, ready to go. And that's the other reason I'm showing y'all how to do it too, because if I went with AMT, then I have to switch to the heavy haul truck. So that a lot goes into it, y'all. But to make a long rant short, looks like right now Bellflower. Now I want to say, if I had the what was it, the dry bulk thing, like I said, this would be so much better with an empty trailer already locked on, so I could really show y'all better. That's my fault. I forgot that aspect, but just letting y'all know. But as it stands right now, like you get something. But as it stands right now, and like I said, this is just showing y'all. This doesn't mean this is where I'm going to go. If I was to switch right now, AMT would be the best option, because they got that. I mean, that's not short, but you got that one. They have a lot more stuff, it looks like, AMT style. Or if I would lease it AMT, then, now I want to say this one's Bitterman more so, not AMT, but that would be AMT. Yeah, AMT. So yeah, so that's how I would look, deciding the leases, everything. And this was just showing y'all a drive one, not fully doing it, but how I would do it. And if I was to lease right now, based on what I see now, as far as staying local and all that, my best bet and my choice would probably be AMT, because as you see like this one, I would grab this one right now if I was doing it. Run up there, cool. Now, it might not be local, I'd be over one night, but then I'd be headed right back. So to me, that's more still local. But anyway, so that's that. So that's how I would be looking at the lease board, the board, and all that. And if I was to go AMT, same concept to a certain extent, then I'd probably switch into my heavy haul truck, because you see this a heavy behind Joker, most of AMT stuff is, and I'd be switching to heavy haul truck. And I already know I don't need to look for that. I'd be switching to Brick, because I love Brick. I have not been in her since, oh shoot, when the heck was the last time I was in Brick? And I think I did it on the YouTube. I couldn't tell you. It was when one contracts, the new states got released. I don't want to say it was the last one. I want to say it was the one before that. But yeah, I switched to Brick, a good old powered up KW900 to be doing AMT. But again, this was just a dry one showing y'all how I do it. Right now, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just showing y'all. Just showing y'all right now. I'm gonna sit here, enjoy this ambiance, lay my head down for a little bit. Probably mess around, catch up on some stuff on the computer, because I am not lying, y'all. I am so far behind on my computer input for all my financials and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I send the paperwork off for my logs and all that, so I still get my money. Everything like that's good. But as far as like upkeep on stuff, shoot, I can tell you right now. I think I just got lucky and set up the other day. Yeah, so yeah, I got lucky. I was good yesterday. I did the last one for the event, so I'm up to date as far as my logs for that aspect, but I can't tell you the last time I've done a quickly week sum up, and I couldn't even tell you the last time I've scanned in my actual paper logs or the actual log book. So that is probably what I'm gonna probably be saying, laying here and see. That's why the laptop's sitting right there. But that's probably what I'll be doing now for the next 45 minutes to an hour. Just get all that caught back up. Because like I said, we ain't going to roll again till tomorrow morning, probably around 8, probably. Which, I mean, I hate doing it like this because it's Monday. It's kind of like the whole day gone, and I can get it today. And I probably could run today. I got plenty of time. I got all the hours, stuff like that. But they don't need it to a certain amount of time. I've I've done what I need to keep moving for the day, so my time keeps adding on. And it's like, well, I could get there, do all that. I ain't gonna get another one today, and then sit later when these are one of them rare days when it happens and it just works out well. Or I could just stay here, catch up on stuff, play some games, sleep. Boy, howdy, does your boy need some sleep? And I'm just mess around till tomorrow. So that is the plan. That is what's gonna happen. So let's go. Let's go ahead and get started on all this stuff I keep forgetting on. You know, it's actually nice sitting in the shop sometimes. I mean, I don't do it that often, but just sitting up here chilling, I need to get a TV. I just don't know where I'd put it. Don't matter though. But anyway, long story short, after we dropped, what was that? I think Friday, Thursday. I don't know. Point is, I was running. I delivered Friday, and then I just came over here, came home, and been off since. I was gonna take the whole week off, which I am taking the whole week off technically, but today's one of them business days. I haven't made a video of it a long time, to a certain extent, and even this one ain't technically a full business day episode like I've done, but I'm gonna do something different today that I never do. I always say, let me call them, but now y'all actually get to hear the call for a change. To even talk to my dude. You won't hear him. He don't like being on the web videos and all that. He don't like it, but you'll hear me talking to him. So, but no, with that out the way, I did figure out I'm gonna just go with Bellflower. Just go with Bellflower because when did I switch to Kim's though? I think it was late August, and I think before that I was in. Long story short, with Bellflower, if I can get with their reefer division, it'll just be dark, simple, nice and easy. I can be local, all of that. So money wise, probably not the best if I don't get the reefer division, if I get that bulk feed, but it's the end of the year and it sounds really bad. I just don't care. I just don't care. I already know I'm gonna start strong in 2026, so that's happening. It just works better. And the fun part too, when I said earlier in the episode, I had to go through, see which truck and all that. It also dawned on me coming down the road. I'm like, you know what? Bump it. Well, you did take off all of September, but you also trying to lean up a little bit on how much I'm running the trucks. To a certain extent, it's the end of the year. It's 2025, people. Get smarter. Get better. So, to give my trucks a break, and I haven't done this in about a year, pretty much, I'm gonna rent a truck. I haven't done that in a long time, and I'm not leasing one, because if y'all don't know, the difference between leasing and renting, because I'm sure I had questions when I did it last time. They're like, what's the difference? Leasing is for like the long-term stuff. Renting's like just short-term, like a couple of weeks, maybe a month or two, stuff like that. And considering it's October now, perfect time to rent one, you know. And that depends on how long I even have it. So, because I already think I told y'all, November I'm gonna be taking off. Wife's birthday, Thanksgiving, all that. You got that. Then you got Christmas coming up. So long story short, and this always happens in the home daily segment, around this time, videos don't really come out to begin with, and that's usually the reason why. But like I said, on the plus side, this go around, it won't be my equipment I'm running up, so I'm gonna rent something, go from there, and do it like that. So, where's my phone? Oh, here it is. So I'm gonna call my buddy up at the shop if he still works over there. Like I said, I ain't talked to him in a year, so if he still works there, he's usually good about hooking me up with stuff. So call him up and see what we get. Alright, I'm gonna call up my boy Kingston. Like I said, he's the one I'm always calling when I'm calling up getting all these leases and rentals and stuff. I ain't talked to him in a year, so I hope his number's still the same. So let's call him up. What's good, man? How you been living? You don't remember me, do you? You don't remember me. You don't remember me. Oh, I've been straight, man. Just, running these roads, getting these trucks going, getting the miles, and making the money. Don't get me wrong, making the money. But just still out here running these roads. You know how that goes. Hey, man, you gotta do what the money brings in, I feel you. I do feel you on that, but I gotta bring the money in play. I gotta keep moving. I gotta keep, trucking's in my blood. Daddy did it, grandfather did it. I just gotta stay moving. Yeah, I feel. So you know what your boy want. You know why I called. Yeah, I'm looking at something for probably a couple months till the start of 2026. So, yeah, most likely, right? Because like I said, start 2026. I'll be getting back in my own truck. So yeah, I'll rent this go round. You know, just give my trucks a break for a while. Let them rest. Yeah, I'll go rent. Oh, hold up, back that up. Y'all got new stuff? Y'all got new stuff. Cause I remember the last time I called you was what was it, about a year ago when you gave me that Mac R. And don't get me wrong, the Mac R was great. I liked it. But that wasn't really my style. You know, your boy don't do day cabs. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate it. I like the Mac R, but y'all, you know daggone well I don't do day cabs if I can avoid it. Yeah, I know. You can only give me what y'all have at that time. I got you. So you got new stuff, huh? Well. See, I wasn't planning that. I thought you would say the same stuff like last year. So y'all got new stuff. What do you think your boy X would like? What do you think X would dig on? Well, see, you got me scratching my head now. I wasn't planning all that. Well, let me think. Well, I definitely want someone to sleep because, like I said, I just can't do the day cabs. That don't work for me. I just can't do it. If you can get if you got any cat engines, would be nice. And no, I'm gonna stop you right there. No automatics. No. No. You've seen all my videos. I say the same thing. No automatics. So no automatics. And other than that, I'm not too picky after that. You know, if something preferably roomy, but if you ain't got nothing like that, you know, I mean, if you want my honest answer with it, if you got any Kenworths, that'd be great. Kenworths or Peterbilt, you know, those two are my favorite. But I mean, whatever y'all got, whatever I got, you know, money to a certain extent, don't get crazy now, but certain extent ain't that much of an issue for me, you know. So, other than those things, I mean, go from there. Ah, my dude, that's what's up. See, that's why I've been calling you all these years, man. You always hook your boy up. Alright, bet. I'll swing by the shop tomorrow. You gonna be there tomorrow? It must be nice to have that Monday through Friday schedule. It must be nice to have that. Alright, cool, bet. I'll link up with you tomorrow, and we'll get all situated. Cool, later, man. Good talking to you, too. Alright, that was good. Yeah, that was a good setup. So, yeah, so I guess we're gonna go tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna go tomorrow. Alright. So I was gonna do one thing, but then I had to, said, well, because I was gonna check the trailer. Then said, let me check on the truck. Truck wouldn't start. So I jumped it, and then drove out just because, if y'all know when you're in the garage how that's like, you know why. So, but let's go check on this trailer real quick. I'm really glad Kim Zoe doesn't really complain too much because it's only been a couple of days. Now I think after a week, that's why, if you watched earlier, why I parked it here in case I don't get a load with them. As a matter of fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I might just call them up, tell them to come take it. Because if I'm going to go with Bellflower, I might as well do that today. So I'm going to do that today, call them up so they can come get it. That way it's real easy for them. They can swing in and out, back in, pull on, be gone. So I'm just checking it now since it's still under my watch and everything. Leased to me, not leased, but like under my, what would you call that? Not number, but like it's on me, you know. So granted, it's their trailer. It's not my own personal trailer. It's their trailer on me. So I just check on them, just like I would check my own truck, check the tires, as you saw me doing when we were dropping over in Rail Export, just checking on stuff, you know. Most people don't, and y'all do y'all. Get under here, check this kingpin. Yep, grease on it, cool. Alright, so she's good. Like I said, I ain't looking too crazy. Heavy brakes on this on them. I don't own that. But yep, so I'll give this truck a few more minutes, then I'll back it back in here, back it back in the garage, shut it down, and I guess that's what she'll be for a good long while. Cause like I said, tomorrow, time's now about 1. Oh no, that's on 12. Okay, cool. Tomorrow around 8 a.m. I'll run to the shop, link up with Kingston, see what trucks he's got, and we'll be in that rental till the end of 2025. That's a good way to end the year too. I make it a yearly thing. Nah, it just depends on how money goes. See, this go around this year I've done great. Really good to be able to take off all September. Doesn't always happen like that. It doesn't always happen like that. So then let me get up in here, cut this truck off, and then we'll go see what trucks he got. No, the fun of when stuff updates. And granted, I can understand if you sit there and somebody who reads every little detail of the logs they put out, I can get that. But I'm not. I'm not that brother. I don't, no, not doing all that. But just for letting anybody know who's like me, parks their trucks, all that type of stuff, and trying to figure out. Because what it is if you don't uncheck this, because it comes apparently checked first, when you move the driver, the truck will go with it. Because I was like, what the heck? Because I'm home, so I was moving everything. But every time I moved, it was still sticking and Pete, and I'm like, okay, I get it. I love the Pete. This is my baby, the first one I ever had. Never going nowhere. But I don't want to be in you right now. So, why isn't it doing it? But yeah, so just a little tidbit for y'all drivers. This is a new thing with the last update, I guess. If you leave this checked, it'll relocate the truck and their assigned truck together. So yes, I get in today's time, make everything easy. So, say I wanted to go from here and move myself over to Mexico, you can take the truck with you, which is a nice feature. I do like that. Clap on that. Yeah, that's nice. But for me, I'm a type, like I said a long time ago, I tell people this all the time, persistence is what works. I mean, sticking to what you've been doing because it's been working. I moved the truck. Like I said, that's parking the truck for me, not being in it no more. But when you unclick this, it should, like I said, I haven't even done yet, but you can be in the same spot, everything, but that relocated here, okay, and it should go to, which what I was looking for, that, your basic screen where you're not assigned a truck, so when you go to drive, you need to, that's what I was looking for. Okay, just make sure that still works, because let's be honest, people, nobody's going to be in the same truck forever. Some people will, I'm not saying no one, but it's a good, for all the years I've talked to people, everything else seen online, a good maybe 10% of people will be in the exact same truck all the time. You see, even I don't even do that. I'm about to go holler at my boy Kingston now to get with a rented truck. So come on now. Come on. Alright, we're just giving you all a little PSA, if you will. Alright. Wednesday morning. I'm a little late because I overslept, but you know it ain't nothing time-wise. So, and that way Kingston can be up in there getting all his stuff taken care of, what he needs to do, because I hate to be on people being right there as soon as the door open. They got work to do, everything else. So yep. So let's go see what truck you want. I have never seen, well, I have seen Kenworth K100s, Eldons like that, but that's a nice looking truck. Shoot, it'd be nice if that was the one he was letting us rent for a while. And judging by the fact it's not parked on, well, we might be getting lucky today. If that's the one, I might not even need to do. Because he said he had like a few. I might not even need to do another one if that's the one we getting. Shoot, that'd be very nice. Alright, but let's go in here, talk to him, and see if that's it or not. So let's step right here and go up in here and talk to him. And that is what you call a great start to a Wednesday. That is a great start to a Wednesday. Because, yep, sure enough, I walked in, found him, talked to him, everything. He said, yep, that's it. They pulled it up for me last night. And said, I mean, like yesterday, like he said, if I don't want it, fine, just bring it back. I mean, I got the keys and everything now to see how I like it, test drive it a little bit, stuff like that. So, yep, he said it's the one. Oh, and she looked pretty. I like the little Kenworth mud flaps there. That's nice. Now I gotta get used to driving a cab over, but I've been in it many times, so won't bother me. So get on here, and yeah, it's got a little grease on it back up. Yeah, rears look pretty good, so drop that. Jump down. I'm getting old. I can't keep doing that. So let's see. Go in here, get inside. Good old cab over. Many years since I've been in one, but I'll get used to it. That's why I love the Eldon, the windows. I love the windows, and getting in this bunk is gonna be nice. Gonna be nice, but alright, so let's put the key in. Alright, put the key in. I'm not gonna fire it up now. Turn the lights on. Alright, make sure. Oh, I'm getting old. Make sure all the lights. I don't see the light. Alright, turn the lights. And the tails on. The get back inside here. The 1, 2. You see the switch going. See again. So 1, 2. Yep. So the headlights should be on, but maybe you gotta start it first. All right. Well, let's fire it up. Then I always like saving the fire up after the light check. But let's go and fire it up. Ain't nothing. Not SCS style, but she still sounds decent. So, hey. Alright, lights work, but I want to see something because since I couldn't get it before, I just turned on the high beams, make sure it works. So, get back in here, turn the high beams off, and get back out, check again. Okay, everybody said it's just not super bright. I say, don't tell me the lights don't work. You said everything is good. Well, but like there's one light I see working. I mean, I guess we're no more tonight, but I do see like a little bit of a light through there. But we're no night, but I do see that one there, that one there. So, alright, so that should be good. Let's see here. Like I say, you can't really check the best until it gets night with lights, but yeah, they work. So cool. So the lights are good. Get back inside here, make sure all the gauges work. RPM, fuel, water temperature. I like that it has like more of a full gauge setup. Rear drive axle temperatures, forward and rear, air suspension. Oh, of course, got trailer suspension stuff on it. Oh, very nice. I want to say that's the brake app. Yep, does so. Again, y'all, I'm not new at this. I know what I'm looking for. I figured that was a brake application, so that's good. So, yeah, I don't know why people don't ever pull the freaking brakes. Why? I don't get why people don't do that. Wife texts me, got a little picture of the dog. Oh, she's off today, so. But I got anxious up, so. But yep, she looked good. She looked good. Looking at, like I said, I love the color of the outside and the interior. I just like the old school color. I'm not climbing in the bunk because, unlike the conventionals of the day, I gotta climb, get all that. I'm like, you know what? Bedtime it'll be fine because I'm sleepy. I'll do it then, but I'm just not doing that now. So, alright. So he said she got a 13 in her. So let's see if that's right. So yeah. Oh no. Nope, doesn't look like it, but let's see something real quick. Alright, there we go. I'm about to say I was hitting the wrong thing. That, and flip it up. Yep, 13, baby. Here she should go. Yep, alright, we're cool on that and that. Alright, cool. So let's give it a little test drive. I'm not adjusting the seat right now because I don't know if this is the one I'm taking for sure. So I'm just testing right now. So that, release the brakes. These mirrors will have to be horribly adjusted. Okay, clutch is good. Not super high up like sometimes trucks can be. She's smooth too. I don't even know what she's got on her mileage wise. She got enough. Got enough. Well, that's why they rent, so that's why they rent. Alright, so that. I ain't going far, just down the street. Good. Everything looking good. Should go in that gas station, but I'm gonna come up here and swing around. Alright, so that's looking good. It's getting good. How's the horn? Alright, city horn. Yep, that's good. Jake's on, so let's get going, see how she sounds. Works. Oh yeah, good. She good. I ain't got a trailer, so I can't check the trailer brake. I mean, I could technically just get out, pull it and listen for the air to come out, but not doing that now. Not doing that now. He said he had another one he thought I might like, so we'll check on that one after we get back. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this would be a great ending of 2025 to get into. It reminds me of Mondays. I don't think I ever got it on tape, but I have leased when I used to drive with Pete Flipson during the end of the years. It was I want to say that was a Kenworth, not Aerodyne. I think that was just either Kenworth or a Freightliner, but it was a cab over. But it brings me a lot of memories back of this. So now let's see, we good, be good. Thank you. Oh, the front of the cab over, which I get why they stopped making them to a certain extent, but they definitely help when you guys swing. But they're just not as comfortable. Like, I mean, I think even my Pete that I was just in now has more room than this. So I get why they went for the conventionals. They are a lot comfier. They do offer more room, and swinging wise, they do. If you know how to do it, it's not horrible, but they ain't nothing like swinging the cab over like this. So come on, catch it here. There we go. Yeah, this is I put it like this, between the color, the smoothness, and everything else, and all the pull-on gauges, and the, what's that, the turbo gauge? Yep. I would be John. See, my boy know me. Like, we used to go to high school together, so. And if y'all can't tell, I even talked about trucks back then to a certain extent. So he kind of got an idea of what I want. That's why I'm glad he works over here now when he did move here. Because I think way back in the early days, it was someone who didn't know me. And it just wasn't the same. It's always good when you know people, you know. And they know you and stuff like that. And know how you do stuff and what you like and all that type of stuff. So yeah, I'm not even going to lie. If this is the one I get, be a perfect way to end up 2025. It wouldn't be my stuff I'm running. Wouldn't have to worry about fixing it. Does everything it needs to do. I think he said it's got a either 3 or 400 horsepower Cummins in it. So if it does, that'd be great. Be enough, because Bellflower doesn't usually haul heavy stuff too much. Bulk feed, maybe a little bit, and the food tankers a little bit. But it's getting to be the end of the year. Once I get on to whatever division I'm on, that'll probably be what I'm on. Because like I said, I'm going to be taking off here and there throughout November and December. So whatever I'm with them, that'll be what I'm on. Because with them, if I've never told y'all before, I'm sure I have. But I know some people may be new, don't know, stuff like that. When you drop the trailer, and with Bellflower, if you're off more than 4 days, they have somebody come get the trailer. Then when you come back, if you're not doing drop and hook and you want to empty, then it's about what division, and it's a whole thing. But that's why I still love Bellflower. So, alright, let me stop rambling. Go ahead and let them know what I think of the truck. But I am going to test the other one just because he said he got 2, and I appreciate the work he did getting them. So I'm going to test the other one. So, alright, let's go talk to him. Yo, I'm conflicted. I am conflicted. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I thought when he said he had 2, I thought it'd be like something like this. Let me walk over here to this, like Kenworth, right here, like the common stuff you see, all that cool. Just like when we came in, I wasn't expecting the K100. That shocked me. I was like, this is a start to a good day. But y'all, if this is the type of truck I think it is, well, I already know it has to be, because the paper on it and everything. He said Freightliner Classic. Come on now. But if it's a high rise, the kind I'm thinking of, you know the type I like. It's been in a lot of videos. And he said it's in the back here, so. Ooh, get your mind right, X. Come on. You gotta be partial. You gotta be partial, because I really like that K100. But if it is a Freightliner Classic XL high rise, that might be the game. That might be a wrap. I love the K100. But, ooh, alright, let's see what we got. Come on now. Oh my, come on, Oh, look at this, baby. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. See, that's why I like messing with my boy. He know what I like. He know what I like. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on, let me get back here. Let me get a little shot. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's the high rise. Y'all, it might be a wrap. It might be a wrap. It might be a wrap. Now, see, the only deciding factor now is how much. Because I told him, y'all heard me yesterday. I ain't worried about how much it costs. It's so much a week, stuff like that. I ain't worried about that. And I'm going on, like I said, I'm doing well, but I'm still X. I'm still going to do my money right. So, it's still that. But, oh my goodness, look at this joker. Oh my goodness. Let me go and get inside here. Do the same thing like last time. Turn the lights on here. Oh. Come on now. Look at the lights. Oh. Oh. Y'all don't even know. Y'all. Hang it up. Hang it up. Hang it up. We done. I'm at this point now. I don't even care what it costs. I don't even care what it costs. Oh, between the lights. Okay, let's just start with the jump. The color already had me swoon at that. Well, let's just start with the real jump. It's the high rise. Because all it said on the paper was Freightliner Classic XL. That can be a flat top. It could be, what else? Single axle, which in today's time, most of them are going to be dual tandems. I wasn't worried about that too much. But it didn't say the high rise. But she got the high rise, the color, the lights here. And you can do like this. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Hang it up. Hang it up. I don't even need to get out and check these lights. I'm going to, because that's just, you're supposed to do that. I'm very routine about checking stuff. But hang it up. This is going to be the one. I can already tell you. I can already tell you. I love the K100. I really did. I really did. But nope. Nope. She knocked her out. I'm sorry. She knocked it out. And don't get me wrong. I love a cab over. Maybe if that truck's still around, when I run again, I guess. I don't know when I will, but if it is, I'll get out and get that one. But, oh my goodness. Alright, let me stop geeking. Let me check these lights. Oh, yep, and even the lights are good. Oh, come on now. 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 I don't even know what more to say. Come on now. Come on. I don't know if y'all seen on Facebook, TikToks that, I don't even know his name, but it's the brother with the other brother. They doing the meat. They get it and it's falling off the bone. As soon as you pick it up, that little, come on now. That's how I'm feeling right now. That's how I'm getting on this right now. It's just, come on. She wrapped. She done. You ain't even got to ask me where the pen at, where the paper at. I sign it right now. Rears look great. I mean, granted, she got some miles on, I'm sure. So, she look great. But, oh, come on now. Come on now. Get back inside here. Fired up. Knock it out the park. It's done. It's a wrap. She good. I don't know why people don't like pulling this brake, but she done. No, it's done. I'm getting this one. I don't care what the cost is at this point. Like I said, it's just till December, and I won't be in the, like, I'm running hard. So no, but it's done. It's wrapped. It's done. It is wrapped. Put a stamp on it. Knock it out the park. Shoot, if I wasn't in the place where I'm at with my trucks now, dealing with that whole thing, I'd even buy this so joker right now if I was at that point. But yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's done. It's knocked out. She is good. Look at that. Look at that. She good. I'ma still test drive it. I'ma still test drive it. Don't get me wrong. That's still happening. I'ma still test drive, but it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And I want to say she's a 13 speed. I don't remember now. But I'll play with the gearbox and see. Let's see here. Yep, I want to say 13. Yep, 13. It's done. It's done. It's a wrap. This will be it. I'm sorry. I told y'all it was the. I love the Classic XL. And when you come around the corner, that blue color, come on. That. And when these lights came up and it was up, it's done. Drop the thing. Where's a mic? I wish I had a mic right. Well, I do have a mic, but it's latched onto a mic stand, so I can't just drop it. But I might drop it right now. She is done. It's done. This is the one. I love the KW 100. I did. She was nice. I would have loved being in that for the end of the year, but nope. I'm sorry. This. And she rocking. Oh, It is done. It is done with a capital D. But like I said, you still got to test drive. You don't know if she got some problems or something. But not that I gotta fix it. It's a rental, so not trying not to tear nothing out. They always make them so tight through here, but it's okay. Got it. Got it. Oh, she's yeah, it's done. It's done. Put a stamp on it, put a wrap on it, wrap the bow up, double knot it if you want to. We are done. We are done. We are gonna be renting this one. Yep, it is done. It is done. Hey, I'm gonna count this as a Christmas gift to X, because I wasn't expecting this when I came in this one. I didn't know what he had. But with this, this is my Christmas gift right here. And I love the Turbo Rush. It's done. It's done. It's done. Put a stamp on it, whatever you want to call it. It is done. I'm not even gonna put it back where we parked it. I'm gonna park it right up in the front, next to the truck, so I can just run it. Say, here you go. Sign the paper. What down payment? Well, not down payment, but what do you need right now as far as money? There you go. I'm out. Yep, it is done. It is done. It is done. This is on point. I'm glad I called him yesterday, because I was on the fence. Originally, I was thinking just use one of my other trucks. No, this is done. It's done. Sorry, I know I'm getting a little hectic, but I'm on the swing so she don't do what I think she's gonna do. Come on. Yep, perfect. Yep, it is done, baby. It is done. It is on the wrap. We are getting this one. Get back. What do I sign? Kingston! Sign the paper. Get the paper ready. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this done. Because it is a wrap. Wrap with a capital wrap. It is done. We are getting this one. Yep. Yep. I don't care. I don't get behind. I don't let that slap you. And she's a nice shifting, floating. Yep. Now, granted, we bob tail no weight, so that could change when she get out there. But nope, it is a wrap. It is done. Where am I gonna park this? I don't want to be. I don't know if he's leaving or not today, or what's going on with that. I mean, I want to say that somebody getting work done, so I'll be decent. Blow the horn. How y'all gonna have a nice behind truck like this with that little crappy? Okay, whatever. I don't care about the horns. If this was my truck, it would have a train horn. It would have a train horn. It'd be perfect, but I don't care about the horn. It look good. Let's make sure the city horn works now since we're here. What? It sounds like a clown horn. What kind of crap? You know what? I don't care. Ain't gonna hurt the truck. We still going here. Get these papers locked. I'm not even gonna cut it off. Get out this truck though. Yep, I ain't even shut it off. I'm like, bump that. We gonna let all the stuff stay warm. I'm gonna go up in here now. Tell them, hey, lock it in. What I need to pay now for it and be done. Let's go. Let's get up in here. Hey, we are good. Golden. If it had been like another number in between the two trucks, because this one a week is, let me look at the paper here, $940, whereas the K100 was $720, something like that. That's a good little jump, but trust me, running with blah, that's easily done. Easily done. So let's go on, get up in there. But yeah, this was a nice little thing. So now that I know I'm taking her, let's do the fun part, as you will, like you should do anyway. And get your seat right, get all the stuff set up, stuff like that. So, let's see. Nope. I'm screwing stuff up. Nope. You screwing stuff up, X. And about there, I guess. Alright, so let me think. So that, a little more. Alright, and right about there. Alright, so that, and about there. Yeah, perfect. I think that's good. I guess I could come a little bit this way, about there. And just come up a little, right there, perfect. That's beautiful. If I can see that, get that. Oh snap! I need to adjust that mirror though. Let's see, adjust mirror. That'll be that. So that would be that. Bring you in a little bit. There you go. About there. So perfect. And come back. See, these are things people don't do. And I'm not gonna go on that rant. Someone else got on me one time. She was like, "Why do you always go on that rant?" I'm like, "Cause there's so much that goes into this besides just getting in and drive. It just pull it back, X. Pull it back." But there's so much that goes in. That's why I'm glad I'm getting this episode out to show y'all all behind the scenes stuff like that. And I'm really glad I got to get my boy on the line. I mean, I wish he would have talked with me, but it's all good. I understand most people don't like to be on this thing talking. That's why I give it props to the few people that have done with me. Appreciate it, because I'm telling you, commentaries and stuff like that add so much more to it. You couldn't even imagine. Just especially my boy Jock. I have people ask me all the time, like, "Dude, I want to get on the track with y'all." I'm like, "Well, dude, just find me. We set this up beforehand." Today's world, everyone thinks stuff is instant, but when you work, you got a family, and you got responsibilities, you don't get to just do it just any old time you want. So, might move my seat up later. I don't like getting this far like that, but that's adjusting along the way, y'all. Everyone, I've told this before, you don't really get the feel of the truck until around the second load, or the first 500 miles, or the first overnight. I'll even say that. The first time you gotta stop for the night to rest. But yeah, this was a good day. I am glad I called him up. Glad I got to talk to him. Well, just because he was real cool back in the day. And I'm glad he hooked me up with these trucks, because this is on point. I couldn't ask for nothing. That might help if I stop this gear. Like I said, I'll pick up how she goes as soon as I get there, so. Yeah, I have to, well, that won't take long. I have another truck that has no kind of digital display, which I love, so. I gotta think what truck is that. I want to say it might be Red Star, I don't think it has one, so. No, it's been a great day. Great day. Great find on the trucks. A great day. Great way to end the video. So, like I said, now I'm going to get over here. I was going to park. What time is it? And the wife will get off until later. As a matter of fact, you know what? I got so much stuff to do. I'm going to go over here, park at the truck stop. And when she gets off, just have her pick me up, ride back down there. Then tomorrow, before she goes to work, just drop me off at the truck, and then I'll link up. Well, not link up, but because that's what I'm gonna do when I get over here. Get with Bellflower, let them know I'm all ready, set to go, stuff like that, and get the load ready so I can start getting some money in for this week. I'm not too concerned about. Next week is when I'll kind of hit it harder and stuff like that, and do that for, I don't know, I'll take off probably again for a week around, well, I know Thanksgiving, maybe a few days before that. Y'all need to know all that. But point is, that's the plan now. I'm gonna go ahead and park at the truck stop over here, which I showed early in this episode, which cracks me up. I did not know this was a card only truck stop, or yeah, card only, because there was no one around to take cash if I was gonna give it to him and stuff like that. I was like, okay, I've never fueled up there, but now I know. Glad I always keep cards with me. So, alright, let's get over here, get this truck parked, and call her up. Pick me up afterwards. Go from there. So, she's such a nice truck, though. Okay, I say, I hope it don't have a retard on it. Sounds a little funky when it gets high rev. That's just it. So, but let's get it over here. I'm glad not too many people park over here. I mean, they do sometimes, but they don't, so it makes it real easy to just come over here, get a spot, park up, and be good for a while. Now let's blow this clown horn. Bugs the crap out of me, but that's exactly what it sounds like. Make you think you're going to the circus. Whatever. Not on me, like I said, it's a rental, so. There we go. Parker. And there we go. There we go. Alright, let's climb back in this bunker. That's nice. This is nice. This is nice. Well, I will holler at y'all maybe before the end of... Nah, I know for sure I'll talk to y'all before the end of 2025. So, I will holler at y'all in the next video. Y'all take it easy now. Thanks for riding with me today. Let's blow that clown horn one more time. It still cracks me up, this big behind Classic XL. And that's what the horns they got. But whatever, I understand calls. So, alright then. I will holler at y'all in the next one. Have a good one. Stay safe out here.